Well, hi guys. Welcome back to another night. Yeah, they're moving me into a 2021 Ford Transit. I told them, well, it's the guy that had it before chewed tobacco, and he wasn't the cleanest person. So I said, well, if I'm moving into that van, it's got to go to the detail shop. It's got to get cleaned. So picked it up from the detail shop today. I seen the oil change was 3,000 miles overdue. The brake wear indicators, lights on, the ABS lights on, the collision assistance lights on. It had a dead battery, so I don't know how much of it's battery codes, but at least it needs an oil change and check the brakes. So it's got an appointment for Monday at the repair shop. So I'll be in a new van here. That's a 2012. That's getting pretty rusty and looking pretty bad. So they're moving me out of it. Okay. I was watching Duckman tonight. He had a new video out. So it's a little over an hour long, so I'm getting a little bit of a late start. I had to watch Joe's video too. Doug doesn't have one out yet. Anyways, Duckman's putting heater tunnels in. And the car he's putting them in on the driver's side. I don't know if I can get back here. It was hit in the same spot. Same spot, right up there. If you remember right, under that Bondo is dent puller holes. And apparently what happens is when they get hit there, that whole post twists out, which when you shut your door, makes the hinges try and pull harder, closes up that gap, and does some weird stuff. Well, not only was it hit there, that door has a bunch of Bondo in it, so it was hitting the door, and that had, what was it, half-inch of Bondo in it? That's why that's all gone. So that means this post probably got twisted this way, that one got twisted that way, and that's why that door gap's all messed up. But with this much metal cut out, and Marley, enough. No. Leave them alone. They're only kids. And I think I got 2 welds on that post and 1 good bead weld on that post. So when we mount this thing back on the chassis, before that it all gets welded in there final, since it's broke free all the way from the kick panel is all free. And that post doesn't take much to loosen it up. And I haven't spot welded other than the very back. It won't take much to break that loose. So once I get this side in, we'll put her back on the chassis and we'll get that door opening. Figure out how to twist those posts, get that door opening right. So yeah, it was good watching that video because I didn't think about that. I always knew that door gap was wrong, but I didn't know why. So apparently that's why when they get hit, they twist. Last night I was still a little froggy, so I took a piece of that bed frame and drilled some holes in her Oh, there you can see. Mounted that to that and clamped that down there and tightened up the vise. So she's a little stiffer, so I gotta try and bend that. So I've got the stretcher because it's got to do a bend that way. Last time I got stretched it, and then I went a little too far, and then I put the shrinker in there, and brought it back, and I was able to make it exactly perfect. So let me get some double check my measurements and get to bending this and see if I can't get it to fit. Alrighty. Well, guys. So this is going to be in there this way. So it's got to go flat about 5.5 inches and then go up. So I need to stretch that. I've only done it on the other side. I got lucky the first time, but we'll see. I got the stretcher in there. Try and remember how I did this the last time. Well, it's working, but I'm pulling my bench apart. Oh boy. Well, it's working. But, yeah. That's not good. It takes a lot of pressure to do that. And I should never have had that sticking out longer than that. It's kind of in my way now. I need to cut that off. But let me do some thinking. Well, I turned it around to try and finish it, and I exploded the other side. So the angle iron works good. I gotta chop it off flush so I don't have this to deal with. But my bench is toast. So now I gotta figure out something else. What to mount that vise to. It was working. So yeah. Now I gotta figure out something else. So, well, if I figure something out, I'll bring it back. Otherwise, I'm not sure what I'm going to do right this second. I don't know if I have anything around here to fix this stuff with. So, alrighty, guys. Either I'll talk to you again tonight or I'll talk to you tomorrow. Oh, that sucks. Well, guys, I scoured Marketplace. Closest good thing is about 250 miles away. I don't have the time to go get a stand. There's nothing close. I still have some shipping 2x4s chunk of 2x6, 2x4, and some scraps. So I guess, I don't know, I'm either out of business or I gotta build a beater bench, something I can mount the vise to that isn't gonna disintegrate. So I am going to try and figure this out, and hopefully tomorrow night I have something to show you guys, because like I seen the bench disintegrated. I knew it was gonna die. It's an old bench somebody gave me, and I braced it back together to make it work. It has so far, but tonight she decided to give up the ghost, so I need something. So I'm gonna try and make something out of all this wood. I thought I was done with the construction out here, but after doing that I got all the sawdust up. But looks like I'm building something else. I don't have an arc welder, and I don't have a pile of scrap metal to put a table together, so it's gonna have to be out of wood. So let's see what I come up with. Hey, Bonbon. You gonna say hi? Yeah, hi. Everybody wants to see ya. Whoa, where are you going? You do what you want, don't you? What do you think? Gonna say hi? Hi. Oh, love my Bonbon. Yeah. Oh, you love the scratchings, don't you? Oh. Alrighty, guys. Bonbon says hi. Talk to you guys later. Well, there's one. I'm not pounding the nails out. I'm just cutting them off with my cutoff wheel. There's 2 or 3 that I wish I would have pounded the heads in. I'll just cut those off too. This is shipping lumber, so it's all twisted and is crooked, and it ain't gonna be anything pretty, but I need a table. So I'll get this cleaned up and see what size legs I can make. So far, I've collected every one of the nails except for one. I think one went down the chute in the saw. So don't need any flat tires, so I'm trying to make sure that I collect everything. And I don't even know what I'm building yet. I'm just trying to clean this stuff up. So let's see what I can do. Whoops, sorry guys. Alright. I'm working on multiple designs, but it's late, so I gotta go to bed. I just can't wrap my head quite around it yet. I'll get something figured out here. I just gotta build a little beater table, but it's gotta be tall enough to where I can work on it. So I guess tomorrow I'll figure out how to make it.